yena mo nyina say the time is now set. Say a discussion segment, ebesheshe so. So the American Honorable Kwadwo Asare wa ha, or a former MP wa Denton constituency and a former presidential staffer. Sounds so and Percival Kofi Akpalu, a leader and founder of the Liberal Party of Ghana. You turn it here for one LPG. Watnase ewaha. And Chairman Kujo. The donor named say a friend Kojo Boateng Ajeman, former constituency chairman of New Joabin North in Koforidua Eastern region. On Unswababe cancer. And Tim Penny for never boy me a day and Komono Abremo. But even before we get into the issues, obviously the biggest story, Joadano Eba, the resignation of Alan Trematin and his decision to become independent in 2024. But first, Honorable Kwadwo Asare was concerned be say yema or the Twitter and Sani Atwa. So Honorable Akwa be saying
Obi nyame adom boko.
Bibi ekoye.
Yebefa bisa.
Now so what concern be me patcho concern be.
Obi. And I'm going to use some very intemperate language.
I know what trouble.
This country, some people deserve some kind of language. Because them say you kind of bokoa. Say either say refuse to listen. There are certain rights that citizens know your work. One of it, health. We have a right to life. What you say? We have a right to life. Say you bet example. You bet tiasi.
You bet nasi.
You bet tiasi. You bet tiasi.
You bet nasi.
You bet nasi. Inti se nyeme bi koso na se ase amanfo bu and they are watching for things that can cost people their lives. Now your father try is like canon, like Ghana story. But some of us, we are victims. Let me say, I'm going to be a bit intemperate today, especially to the people of Kolebu.
Kolebu Teaching Hospital.
Yes. Say, to dialysis fees, so from 380 cedis to 364, who said 65?
Who's it 300?
760. Into a double plus
points, yeah.
Now, why so? Obi, I want the President of the Republic of Ghana and the ministers, especially the health minister and the deputies. They should just go to Kolebu once. They should go to the renal department. They should go there in the night and go and see how many people are sitting in that corridor. Some of them for days,
waiting to get onto the dialysis machine.
Dialysis. They should leave their whatever air-conditioned office and stop talking nonsense.
Tobo.
No, Obija.
But nobody has spoken.
Now, whatever
there
they
is a
have
notice.
Spoken is what is on that notice. Whatever they have spoken is what is on that notice. Because it is absolute nonsense. If they have seen people die the way some of us did on daily basis, I was a corridor anymore. Nobody will do such an inhumane or take such an inhumane decision. Say overnight, you are changing a price 100%. Are you okay? That is death sentence complete. A friend is saying prison. A whole crowd must say death sentence. No.
Sure. Now it's waiting the president's signature, assent, which I think he's done. No, say Sign and say, now we are taking off death sentence from our statute books.
We have petitioned to him. You must look at our
petition.
Okay,
that's fair. We'll come to that issue, yes.
It is a prison for people are advocating for what?
Sure. So you need death sentence in free statute.
That notice you saw
should be off immediately.
Death sentence.
Say after dialysis treatment move over 100%.
This see some of these things and
you will not appreciate it.
And that is why somebody who doesn't have that experience, okay, will even consider such
increment.
Increment.
But it's too much. Why over 100%? It doesn't even make sense.
Me say. Look, I there's a company and my boss our company now, but
yes,
your friend First Sky Group.
Yeah, First Sky Group. Yes.
Obi, Ghana. If there's one company, it is that company.
First Sky Group.
I'm telling you, some crofia me see omugu sa corridor.
Yes.
First Sky Group is the only company
paying for
Okoku Chiasika ahead that the ma Kolibu for. And Kolibu arranges. Emma, if you are by your DNA, you want one per week, your mom one session per week. Into one so come here when you pay become one. Now
Odiababe. But ordinarily, I saw how many sessions in
3.
A week?
That is
3.
what the WHO recommends.
It is here with this.
The full kidney nankasa here gives you about 80-85.
Jesus Christ.
It is a one. Now you have twice a week.
It's a problem.
You come to like 65. It's why we have once a week there. Every week. 7 days.
You are doing it till you die.
You do it 3 times. Oh, for life.
For the rest of your life. If there is anything at all, one corner was here say from 380 in the Quebec for.
Your friend say exemption,
sure,
tax exemption,
sure,
and what those materials those one. So the importers have to pay full duties on this
to bring the dialysis machines.
Machines.
Okay,
the machines they say is
okay.
The friend say dialyzers and the lines by cap the to me the cleansing system no. Okay, exemptions no. Also, so the importers are bearing full cost, duties and everything. How insensitive.
But Honorable, and because you've been in Parliament before, no, for such public institutions, for them to charge for a service, and you're part of Parliament, what you approve, sir, fees and charges are more approved. No? But I don't think so much to Kolebu can wake up one day and say, said, for such a critical treatment, you are too over 100 without parliamentary approval. That is not possible.
See, and I don't know, but the point is that the little information I have is that Obi Ena Wababe said donation, Wabe setting up a center.
A center.
Okay. Say Mobe Tony consumables. What I say, like Wabremo machines.
Sure.
It's all those other whatever or the Abremo brand new, the ones they installed in the 1 year brand new as I said, state of the art. Ena Mobetoni consumables so that or no so because machine or the buy say mobile what be investment or motor or the better technical. He has supplied these things over the years on credit.
Oh.
And a Kolebun Chiaka.
In the cow, and this is their way of.
So they shut it down for about 3 months. They closed the place down. Because almost your friend is any bill.
It is no more here dialysis, no more coin.
Private.
Jesus Christ.
So 3 months, it was about 3 months almost shutting it down. And then after the 3rd month, almost baby, and
just to defray
because
debt.
in Canada how they have to pay. Now it is the more lack of proper what they gumo patients so just so they'll die and answer saying. Because if you take a patient to Kolebu, of course some of the areas are charging much less. Okay, private places almost charging a bit less. Now a patient that Kolebu warda ubetimi akotam no every Kolebu ward they call baby fufra a cheaper. Can you do that?
No.
You are being forced and cajoled to pay this a friend saying a hefty amount. Obi said Obi enye dialysis will fear on usora no pa. Most Muslims pray 5 times a day. Go and do 8 times. Me see, so Obi enye dialysis will fear. Muslims pray 5 times a day. You go and pray 8 times.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the numbers. If you go by the new rate now, that is on the average. Every week you would spend something between 2,500 to 3,000 every week.
Obi,
25 million to 30 million every week for the rest of your life. That's crazy.
I have been close.
That's crazy. You can't sustain
within
it.
that. Your friend is saying, I have seen death happening on daily basis. Because we got out 2 weeks. And I went to that renal place for like
treatment.
Yeah, treatment. Obi, the things I saw, and Bakubi dear, this 23-year-old university student.
Jesus Christ.
Nina for 4 university 4 almost so you do my school. Almost about when they come, we the 50, we the 40, and we the GGG. And more. Wait the kakraba. Sometimes they do it and so. Now you're frail, be also telling me to try to move back, kakra, and all of that. Obi, it's not a joke. It's not a joke. There was this guy in a wheelchair. Opajanes I say, yes, ni yagbo mo.
Oh,
Munjabi na min ko wukeke. Mini door then kasa won cry mu.
And this was at the time na 380 no.
Obi. It will be a jai in se hunu na deti krom han.
Yeah, time 380 no.
We should stop these stupid things we are doing in this country.
Nyabotre.
Yenjai Sunday man Obi, let's stop it.
Tobo.
Let's stop it.
Tobo.
Let's stop it. Obi, this is a disease or a situation that can break a family. When back to school, yeah,
because you need money for treatment.
Because they can't watch you die. And I've seen some of it. Ethiopia, this one, Madam Chief of Staff, please step in. I have so much confidence in you. Please step in.
And Parliament should also be interested if Kolebu is doing something outside the approved fees and charges. That cannot be made to go on. And especially so, and I think even as part of the advocacy, maybe, just maybe, say national health insurance and so meet me at Bermuda. Because
exemption a war
yeah.
And that's your year free, so why?
Sure.
Why?
Charlie. That's it, Honorable. I understand the passion with which you speak. But Kolebu has issued a statement, and statement about CC and where news release subject proposed price adjustment for renal dialysis yet to be approved. And a subject. This is to inform the general public and our patient that a price review proposal presented by the renal dialysis unit is yet to receive consideration and approval by management of Kolebu Teaching Hospital. Any proposed fee will be forwarded to Parliament, and that's the point I made, to Parliament through the Ministry of Health for approval. It is only after the due parliamentary approval that any revised fees will be implemented. And that's the point I made. So Parliament, there is no way that can be done. The hospital management appreciates the challenges confronting renal dialysis patients. We will continue, as we have done over the years, to collaborate with stakeholders and philanthropists to help subsidize dialysis reagent and services for the treatment of many patients. An outstanding example of this is the Fair Sky Group, which has provided free dialysis services over the past 8 years, with more than 200 patients benefiting yearly, a gesture that has tremendously improved the survival rate and quality of life of our renal patients. Management will continue to keep the welfare of our renal patients at the center of any discussions, and we welcome any other support from public-spirited individuals and organizations in this regard. Until the parliamentary approval is granted, the old price will be maintained for our dialysis services. Thank you. Issued by Management, Kolebu Teaching Hospital.
No, because I was going to marshal all dialysis patients I know. I'm telling you.
It is, and maybe, just maybe, the proposal no Moka Hua Seminole might increase the amount.
It doesn't matter.
Subject to parliamentary.
Nobody is saying they should.
The quantum.
100%.
Yeah.
The
quantum.
What is the basis for it?
That's already notice about.
In the notice there, but why not the ball?
Bisabe, tell about testing your junior here. Young Kasa, no one is a master.
But Obi. Mebo some papa so we brutal. And we are saying just say BBC now just said there cause you masha troops here the baby Kolebu for the record statement ya be ya.
Oh.
Boy so my guys was say ukwada no adun bi wo mu sometimes a peer the fire that no din dodo. You see, but in when it comes to health, I am not emotions kakra so just say maybe cry you do a chili crack. I did cry.
Oh, thank you free. Ideally,
it's okay.
Ideally,
me idea back when it gets to those areas. If you are now, so your mathematics. When you be back, so not Obi. One more say I really no. Let the umbrella to near the cry. It's a problem. So just say.
You said no do as a reckon. Wait, to me both you. Now every week 3,000 cannot go there for
Obi. Let me give you a friend's experience. Who said dialysis no? Your stages. It do 5th stage in the
severe.
I know a friend no
and then what do you call
well yeah acute no dia ubetimi
I manage
could do baby they correct it. You know, I remember one time I was on the machine.
Yes.
Baby on the window to say see. I was home at the
curtains.
Curtain blind.
Okay, blind. Okay.
It's one of the ladies now on also a bar. Yeah, money treatment. Nimba girls me no. It's na window nechi. Iti me no na me da. Baby me panel down.
Yeah.
Me take the almost come from the window. Obi, for the first time, I heard these two ladies wish for their mother's death.
Oh.
Onya no kra na ya ontoye. Obi. This is what happened. Open. Now, I mean, they could only do like once every 2 weeks.
Jesus Christ.
And the fluid. And
it's
out.
Oh, damn.
I can show your friend say, lungs mo. It's ultimate human. Oh, Tisanya, who drawing so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, usually, it's so. That's how
wow, that would be terrible.
Do you understand? And now there's pain attached to this, the pain. Even on the machine, your friend be cramping. Obi, embassy.
Menstrual cramps.
There be
Yeah, it's painful.
It's painful. I want to meet a woman who has gone through cramps. Now, I'm also explaining what it means, how the pain comparatively. Obi, that is why I am sitting here with this kind of passion. Me feel say, politicians, the least we can do for our citizenry is to show compassion at a certain point in their life. Cancer patient, dialysis patient, and some critical illness form. Because who started dialysis, no matter how long, it's a terminal something.
Yeah.
After some time, this thing that fatalities will take place. Oh yeah, transplanting poor. And also so and transplant, you need a minimum of $35,000 to undertake a transplant. How many of these people can afford a transplant? In dialysis, it's just something that will help them live. At least government impose once a day for all dialysis patients. No, some pay count. Now on fine said another one of their account 1 or 2 now obey me afford that don't call you. The little tax and so will be year free so now they no boa form now amount for it to me and also please.
Yeah, I think said the hospital and a parliamentary role to play. The Parliament of Ghana should also gauge the feeling amongst the citizenry, and especially dialysis patients. It might not be possible to make it free, at least in the short term, but a bonus should be reasonable now. And we would also want to encourage corporate Ghana, Fair Sky Group.
They've led the way for a very long time.
Yeah,
MTN,
awesome.
Vodafone, they also, but they're consistent.
Sure.
Almost say they can do it every week. The almost did Crawford body or a friend saying catwalk so near the end. What's he say? Me say, Omunchemu, in Casa Omunjai, Omunchemu, no more being called.
Fair Sky Group, we congratulate you. We encourage corporate Ghana in your CSR project, Monshe Honso na Emwa. And I made this point in so why more?
East Legon
for yeah, they do other stuff, but maybe they can add this one as well. At least. I think they are in amount for CSR, more consider CSR project. And I think we have to have some of these conversations.
Also because you want to what you are saying, because like I said, Obi, it can run you
down
dry
completely.
Run you dry. Completely. Whatever you think you look like.
Mayanka Obi. Because a lifestyle disease, can't help for more any wow, kidney is strong. Yeah. This is a time to protect it.
Exactly.
Protect it. And Nioma, drink more water and some baby no teso. Jai. And a mixtures bebriban and say about Beshe in Nurobi, a bibi Nurobine, Jemisa Yari Bina, Nioma, Basa, IBO FDA, logo cra moho and go through Abia. And a month for now, a tone lower cast, Monobi or especially Mammy Forno. A drop be a baby and any more kind of movie or better be. A drop be
a drawback which I say I bear.
A drop be over to be.
My friend Makofa. Makofa must say,
Fanta cook name more.
I grow more there.
It's very important.
More to cook in Fanta.
In fact, I could do the me shall me call down some man. Now, campaign. tie na so we ba bi tia child benefit akola bi bi tia ne ka mami bi chi spring rolls
Yes.
mami say ye we dey kebe boa me because it me money 3 papa ni bana otua 1 month pe na se wantwe bi mkura manya capital na just that time they say we ma obi akola bi 300 na so ka bo monya na 100 Ghana
Yeah.
was in 100 Ghana no the capital.
Oh.
It is such a person. Now no nasa yari nasa. There's no to go 1 week in
David.
He would die. Eti Obi any idea say the agro. I'm saying most of more situation no mun do so kese.
Yeah.
It's increasing.
It's increasing.
Bamba says
Kidney challenges. Persever.
Me more information.
Okay.
Uyi malaria. Malaria as at now. Edi malaria chi.
Really?
Currently.
Numbers now.
Ghana Health Service for
Say too much. Go say kidney.
Kidney.
Je enema ese kidney so e bebrebe.
And your man nkofo no.
Charlie.
Charlie.
Abedeshi.
And ultimately, what health here, what personal responsibility. And the amount for should take these things. We say the honorable cow and toa.
Sometimes no woman here ekoye to say ensani we nim kwa.
Oh, say you broaden.
No, I know, but let me also add. Obi or diabetes. Now or high blood pressure.
Yes.
A candidate.
Okay.
Obesity.
Okay.
Or a candidate. You know, I say Uber tries every time. No?
Your lifestyle, generally, your
exactly.
lifestyle.
Now,
lifestyle.
Manage you,
Yeah.
Yeah. Say two no ko boom dia.
What's wrong with it?
Now we Uber.
What say your difficulty? Your difficulty in the health sector. Your data and statistics you intend the home because said the kojokai share the number
increasing number now.
And every day the health sector try as much as some educated public you now can say they can come out further and then educate because when we say one of the diseases said here can say it's very expensive now ABR with the submission from Kwejo now you know say obesha kra no so yare kra so yankrofobi kra wumuni bi
exactly
say otiase it say all the time if the health sector thinking about their budget and all these things education is quite important for us to make sure say the okan ye kromuha about 70% of the citizens believe say ABR local health will help we ain't challenging but the point is that because ye said then how they can measure it properly and how they can use it. Because of poverty, Onyako Kacho say Oyam Kawa no medrowi. Otia say meanwhile no yam na account no be na started from this kind of disease. Na edrowi akoka ho na. Inti ni nyina ya de a second kolebu for you worried about the media statement on issue. If the data is out there, every day no matter about the house is money to and it's one thing they have to put it out there because you see health one area Obi no matter how it is very expensive very very expensive.
True.
Yet me tnaha and can't say and say the fact that now we are calling the government and the rest the taxpayers money is very very expensive and utina oshe omaka in the other sectors in the other developed countries now it's a big enterprise for them. A revenue for them. It's in the fact that it's an emotional thing. We also try as much as a state, you be educating more. One thing I another be in the UK for I don't say in the UK Coke crano say a certain percentage of sugar they charge you a certain amount because they don't want the citizens to suffer and at the end they no more do good national health insurance. What you say? That is what I'm saying. So if every day the education and all these things, the enterprise is one area that local health say I have proper research. Now the bit me use so we try as much as to ban almost all of them.
Because Andy can come and mommy information. Be say even before Sky Group Echo in to go and help, no. Now what people were doing is that you do baby a wire dry now you negotiate with medics. I won't say ja mama min kofi na min konko na we dey na you the Sky Group ba mu na at least Sky Group betua for one treatment no and unya one new year sustain no kakra busunya timi kakra ba but how to do that every week Charlie this thing is crazy no this thing is crazy
we na come
minister no one night spell it for being baptized.
Also, make us a kojo amamanka.
Yeah,
I was trying to draw say we share must say nipa no mo from me from Mr. Menya say and omun doso be bibisa. This omun doso na so hwe sai we a say itimi hwe omu a say bi omu ni bi. Any omu am betimi atua.
I hear say it's free for kids. Right? Yeah, it's free for kids.
Oh, free for kids. Fine, fantastic. I love that. But when movie on ma kid, you know, it was kacheno. You want when movie on ma masa system ne wo Ghana hano. Obi, se me ha many a ho. He, ehia ni pani be prepare. Ebi wo chiro mo.
It's true.
Ni pani bi wo chiro mo papa wo ma we mu. Edi se wo hwe wo baby a Yakopon do abeduru no. Now show see Kasem Kakrevi because said the hotel will be at you make big mistake. Eti Yariano sono a year for soon and Yarian more because Onona Obiqua messing be a man or cotton, no condom. Eti ono Kunyasa kidna, ultimation. In fact, Kodo no, Mitie a Miss say, as if for one-time treatment or every week you say now why do they say 200 Ghana cedis every week next all 3 times next 300 Ghana every week 300 Ghana for a year no
a year 54 weeks into 52 weeks
it next we are talking about 16,000
thereabouts
now 16,000 over fun way.
I meant 500 cities in your
I will be in the pay 300 Ghana. Okay, Obi pay. Oh, yeah, Juma Biaba. This is 300 Ghana. Obi a security. This is 500. Obi a taxi driver. This is one who now we can bomb baby. Was save the whole mountain was about 40 Ghana. It is such a person. Or to sad situation anymore. There is a quarrel. So it means obituary bebre bobo kromuno. No bebre omuwu sa kwan so a e prevent am.
Yeah.
But scanon ni ho. Eti nurse is o jemu no ko. Eti say sha yen hwe ni hwe ni ye. Na ye ma yen tena se aso man na yen hwe yen tena se embusa emu ye. Na ye hu yare bi wono mo a say ni free. E manipa number to match it's far better than
my worry is I think it's a problem with our country when we see a phenomenon developing yen solve our problem with policy
exactly
into any GHS data available yenim nipa enya yare no sisia there's not been any policy response in the said na chairman ekan in the UK now, knowing say obesity a major problem, how do we solve it? While we treat more enya obese in the long run, say coke na what shelf so say sugar percentage you say much more expensive. Nipa be brain timinto. And that's how you address problems with policy. Exactly. Yenim say renal unit or numbers are echo hodos. But as we speak, policy conversation a crown course so that at least we know say okay FDA role then police for role then in our lorry parks to make sure so we are kicking all of them. That policy conversation has not been had and numbers increase and a banisana sentimental and ya kasa about the board na ya can't board any
because that is why the emotional aspect and the citizens will fall into it. See at the Kojodi by everybody because you are thinking about the patient.
Idiot, so you are 100 Ghana cedis, but still not numbers no increase because we don't solve
problems comes, and then we have to solve the problem. because a problem ni one ma a solution. It is a problem about. It is a solution. Nothing. You are prevented from coming. Oh, so you know, problem mind what the only problem needing and what go to the problem solution. It's a problem that near be air banner, which was in a deal we and then bit me the and then we start fighting it. Also, then become proactive.
Very well.
I know they may support 200%. And you as for my Ghana, a brasso say, you may conversation, you know, I call this way. Now, I say, I don't blame games, you know. I say, we are can, you know, TMPP, we change this. This is how the conversation should be going. But I say, Anna, Unya the Wafa Mumda Bay, Bakuna Boom. Now for my side, you know, so the machine. Media, and say, Mopa, nice of a ball, mine. On my way, say, be you, saying you, a fun, member be a Mijano, about 80% agent media. Why am I saying this? Yenny, I walk for a chileno. The mom becano, and a influencer. It is a more can be bitch say, any say, ye cheaper. Obviously, oh, yet was some pack. Was about for the kind of exactly. And you know, media no, and what of mine.
Okay.
What do I made probably a crib just to pay. I said, Nancy would say, I'm not telling my Baba no more banana. They're talking about, oh, my dear, and now a bit more compressed, cool crancy. With you and cranny me some. Now, we'll see, oh, mine, the and you are also asking so cool, see. Now, course, what I did investment, Papa Ghana.
I'm a Jumanaba.
So, no, cool is not. But what me could see media stations in Ibi. Now I say, Obukrona esa engineer de no tujagum enti meme kofia palodie meme sre say media momwa e ho na educate am for say there's this political race coup can never be the alternative no matter what. Meme papa 1979 ono ye ni biaba club di Ashtown udu Ashtown kumaza fan club di Ashtown whole la na ya yeku ni abeche no ni akedina ko 4bn so July ni akọ twanechi awurawuru de tiri ho
papa
I swear to God me mami dem mami edinachi e fa na kuajima uduru bantuma e fa be California the opposite can come photos when na yeti ani mo no mna me mami no ko fa isam e frita krade flower milk no me the fa sleeper no
yes
no omudia and na oton ntuma ye ku ni akochi no se ne ntuma no ne ne sama oton ni akobun na tese ya bun basa eti obi won ma na dwe ne se ku ba
sorry convention bi ne ye ko
exactly and na ku curfew man for review 1979 1981 you say 6 to 6 a demo best a rolling school no o my dark curfew sa e bo say na dimrika na ukofi so you need to me chew no wahwehwe waso sani mo we never so bia yere eni so e kom 81 after 81 cool no and they come pray 83 because we couldn't have time to work and produce for the years ahead of us and I'm 83 come here then and the Sunday saya bushfire in Sunday my man to make count eti amrante no yesra wo mo ku nyansa adia ehia and say ye betina se ne abusa ye mo say e de be ne problem e de be ne how e de na ema oman no enko se ne ese ko hwe bank ese Bank of Ghana timi eboa ema ye dollar na ye tono wo bank no the difference between the buying and the selling it should be always 10 pesos. So Bank of Ghana instructed banks no all commercial banks say the difference between the buying and then the selling should never exceed 10 pesos. There will never be the black market. Sasika na ho ye den basa ni nyina it will be tra. And this will also help us to control prices. But so what you make an say? Sure, oko UK. There is no way to be a dollar and I say euro or Gab no or bank no eba bro be a 5p. So the measure and now mass 8p. Bah, it make me musical free abuchaba. Now me call bank. Now me beto me dollar na ba no. Obema me be a be su figure. Maybe 11 cedis. So me so ma beto dollar. Ne de mama 11 cedis 10 pesos. Why should I go and give to Gao? But oko banka me dim si kai ba no. Bank so mama me 10 cedis. Me per dollar the other mama 11 cedis. That 1 cedi gap no. Now what will attract me to bring the money there? Maybe I would definitely go to the Gao. So yeah, Bank of Ghana where small more yes I were signing my way now. So the mechano. Obi your crop. You need to solve a problem no.
Yeah.
Obi and Fibia me solve
my
businesses. Wo ma we mu. Betona ya hoho edia. Obusan wo say Newmont.
It's an American company.
Newmont. I said that. Newmont said that ni.
Okay.
Newmont said that ni one owner. Say ni papa ko na ne dia.
Oh no, any papa ko dia. Say.
And na any ni papa ko say ni papa bi edia. Institutional ownership. Ye jiwe sika. Insurance for kakra ni aje pension house kakra we there normal university they all put together and buy those shares. Your problem is what Ghana hanom no enuma ni nyina akwakoye say ahoho ne dia or the be or the best $200 million bi no mo dia ba mo be saye man no okọ enenu mo be bia kuru bia o bia o mo ho bi Ghana ye mo dia yes so ye be say 2 gold ni bi it yes we dey tutu no small scale and the essence ase ezeka me nua we the mining firm kitwa na or na for small scale mining no and akwadwo so minus small scale na we mining no and kan ye resource ni boom
partnerships sir
and the company and you flow 2 shares sir maybe we could have raised $200 million
now and they are going into mining
exactly now I am big. It's no sano we go sasas I a big company owned by Ghanaians. I say yetimi a boy as for mine. Say any other form of capital on our own to do any business.
Big project I per se.
Now as the time be foreign investors. Foreign investors, you know, not one person who could get about a collective. What kind of kakra no de come there be shine no more. What say that party no more the call.
Your Excellency Mate, I'll come back to you. Yeah, WhatsApp number is 0548 443 523 0548 443 523. Into our message be able to me the fast brain. We are having a very interesting conversation in studio. But we say Obi, I'm doing the listening live, good discussion. But you know that formerly kidney diseases were for the rich, but now it cut across, especially the needy. Aiken Sofori, NDC Constituency Communications Officer, Ewo Kibi, and ono the way I'm praying. Okay, let me see. This one says that Obi, we are able to give tax waivers for business people, yet we can't give support to dialysis patients in Ghana. I think the state should put dialysis on the National Health Insurance Scheme. Nana Amponsa Bediakon. This one says that Kwame Eji Asante, and he says, Obi tell Edwasari to stop the emotional rant. So what's this emotions? Where is this emotions coming from? The rate hasn't been implemented. Obi, there used to be time where dialysis machine was there, but there wasn't power to run it. When Kwame Eji Asante, that's anyways, where's Obi? Even though I agree with Honorable Edu Asari on the dialysis issue, he should also give us a break about creating the impression that politicians do not care. Have you forgotten? Okay, Yao Marvin in Kwesimin team, that is not where we want to go. But we say, Obi, can't we increase the premium on our national health insurance so that we can finance treatment for dialysis? 6 cedis per year for those who contributed to SNET, for me, is too small. And NHIS cry premium payment, it's cry and come or see a sign AD. If we really need them to cover some of these things, Charlie, we say, Obi, good afternoon. Tell Edu Asari that that's the country Ghana we've been building. The state neglects to adequately equip our hospitals. But when big men fall sick, the same state flies them abroad for treatment. And wabo big men be a state no ediomo ekoe. Ghana only for the few big men. Eduasari needs to blame the big men and not Kolebu. Augustine Yao Agbenaza. And Augustine, I refuse to mention those names for on purpose. Obi, the issue is not the increase. Dialysis must be covered by national insurance. Dialysis is an essential service and national insurance should pay for it. The National Health Insurance Levy is a cash cow for the government. Dialysis is not a preferred treatment. It has no alternative other than kidney transplant. Kwabena Sapong. Wafa Kwabena Sapong. Edase, Papa, for your thought. Let me see. We say, Obi, good evening to you and your panel. There is a notion in the minds of most old people in MPP that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has just joined the party and he's overtaking them to lead the party. They should remember that Joseph, as young as he was selected by God to rescue, blah, blah, blah. My humble opinion, sir. Thank you. And this would launch us into the next phase of our conversation, which is what's happening in the NPP. In Sembi Brinana, because we say, Obi, we should consider introducing a levy to provide support for individuals with kidney problems. Hey, a levy. Anyways, that's a conversation we can get into. But we say, Obi, Honorable Kojo Edu Asare is justified to be this angry. When I saw the notice yesterday, I was shocked. Obi, my uncle died of this kidney disease, and I tell you, we suffered to keep him living until his death. Those in charge must be humane. Farouk, somewhere in Tema, and on the way, Abba Farouk. Thank you so much for your thought. We say, Obi, what Edwasa is saying is very pathetic. I have a friend who does it every week. And Obi, I can tell you that it must be free. Last month, I had to organize friends to contribute for him. Obi, the pain they go through, I cannot stand it for even a minute. Obi, every week, my friend had to spend close to 20 hours at Kolebu. William Sangmore and on the way, Abba. Charlie, this thing. Oh, God. Obia M1 very, very important. 0548 443 523 our WhatsApp number. Yaba into the big story for this week. Chairman, found shots and I'm in Comra.
The most important thing, Obi, to say the other two, I can tell you for the fact, say, within the spec of moment,
yes,
it's a bigger story for me than Adancho Martin be discussed. I'm telling you for the fact, because you see, you are talking about the life and death, and at this situation, say say, and important. That's Alan Chamatia or resigning or no cocoa didn't continue idea. Say, now for say it's a bigger story because it will only run for this week and not my name Muje. Say, I will answer my story, your story.
And your story, Bill. Where's Obi? Michael, and this is a sad one. Just recently, I've been diagnosed of kidney problems. It is a terrible situation to be in, very painful. The leading causes of the disease is diabetes and high blood pressure, as you said. The unfortunate thing is that many people are walking around with it, but it has not yet surfaced. For some time, by the time it surfaces, it will be at the crisis stage. Also, unfortunately, is the fact that we are advertising and eating a lot of things that destroys our kidney. Some of them are too much of salt, seasoning. There's a Maggi and the akeka home. All those sugary drinks, salt pour, and I say, oh, count. which many people, including eating joint, use to cook their okro, wache, beans, etc. Others may also be hard liquor, some of these manpower medicines, etc. I'm not a doctor, but I've learned so much about it since I was diagnosed. Unfortunately, it has happened already. I've been saying that this are some of the things the Ghana Health Service must be educating the populace on. It is not an easy situation to be in at all. I would like to come to the studio to talk about it. I live right here in Kokomlemle. God help us. Wow. That's really sad. And we wish you well. We pray, say, Nyame encounter throughout this. We say, Obi, I can assure you that if it's discovered that prominent politicians are dying of kidney-related diseases, there will be a favorable public policy immediately. Politicians are very wicked on their citizens. If they don't change, God would... I can
tell you for a fact.
Yes.
As I speak, there's a sitting minister.
Also on dialysis.
On dialysis.
Okay.
Sitting minister.
Okay.
And there are several others, top
guys.
Just that, as I said, being in the area, it's true. It's exempted. Once you have diabetes or you are diabetic and you have high blood pressure, you're a candidate. That one, there's no ambiguities about it. It's empire now, but say, then be BP, manageable form now. Diabetes is one control. Simple. And yes, sir, it will end up just like that.
And your friend of mine, Hene Kwabena Santo, Lakeside Estate Community 6, and or the summit. We say, Obi, good evening. The COVID levy should be converted to cancer and kidney treatment levy to cater for dialysis and other treatment. Dominic Ewata, that's quite interesting.
That's a good solution.
Any bad crowd.
Not a bad. People will be readily
a good solution.
Good suggestion.
And just convert COVID levy.
Not a bad one,
we say a solution.
Convert the COVID levy, which we are paying already anyway, to cancer and.
Well, people are agitating that there's no more COVID. So
yeah, I think it makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. And it's left now to the finance ministry to take it on board. But would they?
Apart from that, this is
it is a disease, be a disease. It is a COVID disease. I have to check the houses.
Say another thing. Okay, where's the Obi? I'm Toku listening to you. My submission is there must be a public education and put high taxes on harmful alcoholic drinks. That's another good one. Where's the Obi? One of the causes of kidney disease is taking concoctions and foreign medicines for treatment concurrently. So Ghanaians must watch out. In the whole concoctions, now sign them abrofudru at the same time, supposedly to treat the same disease. You create problems for us. And I'll say, we so as any say obi ejuma, but no cases are seasonings, no cubes near the other no dangerous.
Education, you see now, President Kofi can about media. But this amount of money, ministries is spending daily and their travels and all those things. A be here pass, you bet channel some of them for the research and educate the public. What you say? Obi a bet show covered by. There be saying in our back cast your mind back between 2021-2022. Inflammatory diseases here, it disappeared completely. Why? Because education, no mask, wash your hands. Cholera was the thing of the past in the country. It in our society, as you say, especially Ministry of Health, all the diseases, they must have a data and the research and educate the public.
It's true. And it's to inform policy.
Say to me, yeah. You may realize that Ghana for credit who can cry with him. Obi abeso kwa sorry. Obi abeso osumunya. Obi abeso ko heavy. But Obi abeso be. What you say? It will help us a lot. As someone could okay. How many people? I mean, the house is crowd Obi kran tiaso.
Obi kran TB that.
Obi TB that. But ubet me educated the public said the house is not here kidney
kidney crutch we can say.
ahrawa.
And only ahrawa no. They're born a liver, right?
No, also educating nipan. Oh no, be we say, masa inura wonum. Ebi wakra na ebi anyama awufa. O body, what it react to all those things. It's very important.
And ahrawa no so na boa digestion, me boa. Like udidi and
bibia, kidney bibia. So this is where the problem is. Our problem is education. And the some who go media and can want some oh be so ocean law. Enti no ko fa ne betra ha na o ka kire ne say o meka dialysis ho asem dia na o beka. So the policy your communication you are talking about the media is where the government will put their mind on those areas and then invest in it.
Exactly.
Get the experts here to educate. Just in London. Damn it, one doctor will chrome her. Now or can about Maya or more one friend simple. I didn't know him to me here. Maya a common.
Cervical cancer. Fibroid.
Fibroid.
Yeah.
And I listened to the doctor from here. I say, Obi obetimi catch or say obetimi anuma bibi draw. Idea took fibroid. Oh boy. And when
I say ahrawa na lungs na ahrawa.
Oh, Sam.
Yes, kidney sabo.
Okay. They say the expert about go make me can ye. What you say?
Yes.
These are some of the things. Do you know how many people are take Roma? Mu radio is the same thing. Yenya local health one better me catch and say fibroid. Obetuma mo withdraw ama ni nyina ahye. Yamfa mu de he. Omo eni scan doors we chen omo ebetumi aka catch say ye go hospital akwakoye. What you say? Etinu this is where the education will be. Say masa, no matter what the draw benum. Say ena yare na nitie na brabo nie de do be kwa kodunie enti say unhu bia ebi ye beginning obetumi attach immediately from the specialist
stages,
you know,
stages a woman.
Yeah. So this is where the education is important.
Because it's critical and I love interest.
And now when you say me no can say go and check the data. The women in the fibroid are from the ages of 25 all the way to 40. A young Christian first so can better so be anya fibroid na ye obi kura bi a wa wo wi yes and
a man be na ya say nyinsan.
Thank you. Na e blow to and all manner of things.
Yeah.
So
Samo is a member of the NDC US, but he works in the health sector in the US. So I say, Obi, please let's pay more attention to the dialysis issue. You take very good care of yourself and stay away from all herbal supplements on the market, but might still fall a victim to this dialysis issue. Are you aware there are some medications and or they in Ronidia, but I don't think I can mention it.
BP medications maybe count.
Or see, we give to treat patients, and it can have adverse reactions on their kidneys.
BP medications.
No, say it.
BP medications.
We were about product needing. I cannot mention.
They say me case a buy part of it. A reference saying. Almost me they try doctor. The first thing you told me is this one.
Odike.
Yeah, Odike.
Na akwame treatino.
Sure.
Our Ghana hanum say pressure. Ntino mo de na to do so mo man no manu. On call Germany. To call Germany no na okohu doctor. Doctor ne jade ne say hey. Uni pressure oh. Your mouth from
medication.
No junior no too good.
Doctors maybe almost on row. They are more of the pharmacists than more important.
This is na me afana ko PM or Germany. That time na
ka
ogba ko koda dada.
Ye kunu edro na onom na no difference o kio no no na ku.
En na ba be kun.
Na obi unim say as we speak in this country specialists for renal treatment are from nephrologists.
Yes.
We don't have up to 15 nationwide.
Really?
Yes. The whole country. We don't have up to 15 nephrologists in this country.
For a 30 million population.
Intino, kakrana war system nimuno. Omo ena, they are stretched on all fronts.
Yeah.
The whole region. Imagine, obi the a friend saying a dialysis machine nibi Ekosiisen brown half. it must be. There must be a nephrologist or in charge. Whoever will go there, no, or no. Look, we have 16 regions.
Yeah, 16.
Each region. Do we have enough?
But Greater Accra is more than.
That's what I'm saying. Monsieur Mondo 15. You can call Kolebu and find out. The head is there. The friend of Dr. Boyman, Opa Freno. Napisano, on the Dr. Edu. They will tell you.
In the Shamo is advising, say, Obi, please, I will plead with you to forget about partisan politics today and discuss this issue very well. And this is a politician giving us this admonition. And I just say, Drew, we have to make time for it. But your WhatsApp line, and I know say a lot of you want to send messages, 0548 443 523, 0548 443 523. And then we spend some bit of time on this. Now for Yetimi Atwaso, we say, Obi, this medication. Almost what you're doing, baby, or it's fluid, or say you treat fluid overload in your system, but can cause acute kidney injury. Well, in the area, our pharmacists in the Bema say be a faco treaty, but now course, and we're doing it again because Okokai be an Okosay will be a jumanti. I cannot put the name of the drug out, but it's something. What it means is that really, and Oko baby ani unra. Be very, very careful. We say Obi, a jabata akoti, and now on the way abba. Nidino no.
Okay. Impression.
I say Obi, with regards to dialysis, the government must do something about it. I have a friend who is a private school teacher with a monthly salary of 500 Ghana cedis, who has kidney failure. How can he possibly cater for such amount? I'm really sad today. I've been thinking about him since yesterday. Ejabata or Akoti and all the way about private school teacher a man of 500 Ghana cedis a month.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Where's the Obi? Good evening. Some of the churches are the problem. Instead of them using some of their preaching time to talk about the cause of kidney issues, rather they ask members to come and buy Sobolo and Yesu Moja to cure the kidney disease. Thank you, Mahmoud in Tema.
Obi, very, very important. I say,
unregulated country.
Exactly. It's too bad. Because as often we was saying one miracle water. No miracle cocoa, miracle this.
How it is prepared will be any.
Nobody can. Oh, never say no. Okwane is no oil, no fancy.
Anointing oil, no.
You see
where it is from will be any, and people will drink it.
And people drink it. Oh, another problem.
Yeah. Well, so Obi, I'm much passionate about the kidney issue, so I want to share some remedies from the book titled The Natural Remedies Encyclopedia. In the there's some remedies about ebebwa, but because any approval be for now, I cannot put them out. But some of them are herbs, some of them are garlic and ammonium, but I can't put the way out because FDM yes approval.
And also be our the blood group.
In favor will be but I'll tell you say now
some of them they should be careful. That's one thing I will tell them. Be careful. Fair one call doctor and call your lab.
Yes.
Na lab na nchire doctor no ade body in here at any particular time. FM. Now, self-medication. Please, you are killing yourself.
Exactly.
Self-medication.
Obi, let me tell you something. We call your labs. Sometimes, Rebecca said me sodium, our form. Iti, put me in Chinikakra. Act with you. Another time, the Quacoyano, I see a washroom. Iti, step it down. Iti, imagine, say, one coil lab. Now the engineer now was an answer Tiana Uchiao. Yes, he mean the engineer to Wejai. Also, I won't call lab and we say Ujai here for this number of months. How is it helping your system? or how is your system responding to it? It be cry na e ko for mama unhia bi e di account. What you say? So what condition be a don't do any self-medication. Sani man ya ye bia na ama problems they are making are compounding. Because I don't know utinya ya oh them me talk para
me no me be ko.
Ebia nya uti ebia sebi ebia for 3 days crowd
untimi ya wona
no na e create another way amount. So ubeko where you know no actual so ebia obisa questions wetin me say wetin me say answers are be man based on that wetin me aka say ne hwe sa de we and I say numsa ayi na enclave system na untimi free bounce na yen before
because Obi so another important point about say Obi, many people working in pharmacy shops are not pharmacists.
Yes,
they are there just giving anything out. KDM Wolverhampton, I think a major.
Ghana ha pharmacist or no a businessman or no pharmacist now.
They were pay SHS liver be.
No, I saw now. The dispensing.
No dispensing, Drew.
So we buy no sintia, you know, money be.
And the other point who's about here or RGB in the Nippano system, the blood group, and this how you mean you take into consideration. It is any doctor na prescription I walk akoto. Now I say on no one pay bibi ma. Oh, a draw a man for top and saying I say yeah pa also give never.
Apart from that, no, me say doctors no. Doctors nanka sakra agents for some of the medications. Doctors no. To corner wako kan wa no e ton a particular edro e recommend e no the amount because oboani e ton a ye man no kabare.
And another thing I bought who say ye mo ha no. The pharmaceutical companies na wo krom ha no. Omo nye the drugs are to like I say a brand I test a DNA. What you say? Most of the drugs ni na foreign drugs are more tested in their soil.
Generics.
No. It's a treat cancer. Be na say cancer patient no the year drugs. Oh, and you DNA from Africa. And they were tested overseas. In this cancer situations, it will be an idea. It be a long, it be a hard,
dashboard also. Say,
if you take all this to consideration now, and no idea, but you be human brought your mind in it's like we are just a corner into no banner cancer drug ratio. I don't know about falling into it. But
I'm saying so, amount for a Jumadin near day ubepon a Juma or hoya because I think a lot of the pain killers now for because Obi eating too much meat, especially at night, can easily cause kidney diseases.
That's true.
And pain medications, and I say amount for non papa. And there are so many of them.
And they all can hear 100%.
So many of them.
Most of the time, so surgery kakra, your mouth painkillers. Well, next level at every stage be an amount test to kidney. Over now kidney numbers no na e costro. Some of the experts will tell you say be a painkillers now for no. It be a bafoma e be ya. These are all the things. Obi education need there. I don't know the rest of your problem. Media dey be me say be my almost about 50% to solve our problems because the citizens they be jai nema bebre.
Yes.
You be jai bebre because they be you do that stage, you know. Huh? The last time it is na I obi bisa e go for I buy fibroid but obi bisa doctor and say e dey na the fibroid ba. O bisa no me go na me TB that but he says sometimes idle stomach can also cause that because of
idle stomach.
Yes, because oba no ho no for some time na be on worry or wo ye ni ade na and e cost me that is the only thing I'm telling you but say any education how
would you know?
No it no wo be hwe ye no that say niam ni bebre o ho no ma and also doesn't for say for so na konyin by force
how dey come ba opa me class am ba dey obi and also so sa o say die nya pa
say dey no
say ye man be prepare
say e was so worry answer na wawo no
say bia it's so worry answer na wawo so worry
polygamy
sana wonya de be woni be ma da what dey catch you
onso nya abotre na wa be pushi eni
da be me obi ka ne de na dey
doctrine bia wo
me ba ma me come there
ma
me come there wo hene hwe a system anya kopon aboye wo ya kra kete ya wo
Yes.
Obama be brema na I natural as I said was sort of papa na brema Arabia be be also na brem.
Yeah.
Adwena e dey stem ni go for ba e ma wutrim. Ba onye drew adolescent stage na e free one bani nyina no e natural. It will cost you. Nipa bia uduru ba bia unya tinkasa unya obene be ma beta. Do so duru ba bia obeso no ba head eda.
Na wa hye wo ho so.
What's out there, way? Maybe let me mammy took boss and because I said, no, brain Timasene, but that's what Timasi. What to make us so the Binos of Bagajo say, so you know what the men who bend be in Arabia. Now, Trans and about 55 years, 40, whatever. Now, the guy say, when a band me will night, young warrior, what some you. When the Casa. Now, me bow. What is what I got you say? So, be co warrior. Bema bia waware waware data
yes
na wo hu no betima hwew no so be ware wa wo say masore de esi menware mienu ntino woto emu bia na ta wasase we so
na then excess wo de wo kan nya na da
me papa so ware tu me second wife
okay eba
are you okay
yeah
etino mbapa okobu sam jona zo kwai Dabio, any maybe on ma, mebo, Obi Honoma, yeah, or co school, and a cosia boy be, and a boy in Yemono. Would it be back? And a beman and any dine on you. Na, if ya, never man, I didn't say the major was all Dabio. We are. No sakoto su ko school.
Echo school, yeah.
Though a accident and aba.
Sure.
Nemo mudia we are not school. Obe huana ne mame no akra no wo sai. Na ne baba ye ono kwa for the rest of her life.
Ono baby kra busuan.
Ono baby kra busuan pagya busuan. Na sa akra no we terminate in that point na. Enka asene mo. Bibia ni ono muso esi ewo abrabo mu a eba kekewo. Ba ne bi ono ma wo and I did so not Pentecost, Church of Pentecost. If you are my ultimate case, oh, will be a cocoda. The one by Jamai, in Tiano Sunday, dear, you do cotina, a sorry nature of my war. And I said to us, and I said,
yes.
To us, I say, on your day. Mama so ni man na say
when we doctrinal issues and platform when you be this I understand where you are coming from, but these are doctrinal issues and they are based on amount for personal beliefs.
This is not about because sperms no ejina yem wo che
na se mema nya fibroid ndi asema wo kan edifie
meba ejina yem wo cha e wo de sonso de ba na oba so so
obo nya no
na
meba cha nya no
meba cha ono ere dae no oba no nso bia mfi no
da bia nya na meka de meka no se ejina wo yem che de issue e ba na nya no kra na se nya Roman fathers nya be nya sa issues now
what the guy say Roman fathers omuni
meba cha
nonsense
me say one guy say Roman fathers omuni ma me Roman father no ba me fie me timo santi no town ne get you if you are
me say o must swear oath of celibacy me pacho ja be afia wo de kono
ba say aduma na aduma e come ne de no e no so akoye say aduma no akoye
afia de maybe how de ko de enye mesrew Ekosiisen na high Asempa FM e was time na aka no ye de ka one of the topics now for sorry echo right here so but me pacho Access Bank acha de nko promotion ye gu so den inti won fa won shemu a but modern say wo de wo ho ebeshem na say foreign remittances and remittance transactions part there Access Bank number 1 remittance bank in the modern say obeko yes and uska Yo, Mate. You send over 500 Ghana cedis or more. Over to me, Aqua Access Bank branch be a bell. And I will say this for any of these platforms. So Access Africa, Western Union, MoneyGram, RIA, ZPay, UnityLink, and Express Pay. You receive those monies directly into your Access Bank account. No wako, no wetimi Aqua. And they don't be left out. Kwaji Sekanani and Chawadi. Yeah, Juma every weekday, Monday to Friday. On weekends, and so selected branches. Juma Access Bank is more than banking. In the moment, yen shannon so na yen fire home and shame. Achedium kwa, and Access Bank eche. And Melcom so say any branches for Melco may be organ and so when you catch everything under one roof. And Okoye East Legon branch, Spintex Road there, Oba, and then one amazing thing on Melcom is Melcom a mini mart into they are in partnership with some of these OMCs, so filling stations, they be able to Melcom mini mart, a nice one, Uremua, the OP acquire some convenience store of a sort, Urema, the OPB, Obetimi, and Yabi Ato. In Melcom there, items ranging from stationery, electronics, homeware, kitchenware, furniture, home decor, electricals, groceries, and many more at low prices. Okwa, we have Melcom, where Ghana shops. Obetra, their power Ghana had there. The only place to be a Melcom. One of my favorites is Sukasa. What Sukasa does, and it's they are into affordable luxury housing project. Now, Omar rolling out a more affordable housing unit currently on sale. You have a 3-bedroom unit with an outhouse and a 4-bedroom unit and so with an outhouse. Now, the tenants your 3-bedroom units, no starting price near $97,500 or its prevalent CD equivalent, and your 4-bedrooms and so $195,000 or its prevalent CD equivalent. Adina feweno ultimate a luxury bar a buono ewo form finishing a top notch. Adina be East Legon Hills and be a means as a means I recommend it. Papa I'll share scenery no be how a dining go the ambience alone. Mensa Sukasa omo brutal. Your office no Lagos Avenue East Legon for 0302 960 865 0302 960 865. Now only one any enkomo. WhatsApp number is 0553 697 886 0553 697 886. Now no one enkomo Sukasa. No, I just saw building on trust. Messages be brena at Dawson, but on the dialysis issue, the interest of women is massive. But we have to make progress and talk about, one of the other issues away tables, maybe 5 minutes each to address one of these issues. Near sorry, Enko. We say, Obi, good job to you and your panelists. I'm a medical officer. If as a people we are made to know some secrets behind pharmacological compositions, I doubt if anyone will visit any hospital. For instance, why do I get 50 Ghana cedis bonus for each patient I prescribe till? For each patient I prescribe a particular medication to. Why have we neglected public health, where people are empowered to take control over their health and rather focused on curative medicine? And because of our focus on curative medicine and also a creative business in some medical offices, no? And who prescribe one particular amount of 50 Ghana cedis. That's a terrible system.
Huh? I said it a while ago, and I want.
Yes, me too.
Yes. Or that's Nancy. Now, or share patients hand 50. No, or prescribing money per 20. 50 times 20, and yet 1,000 Ghana
a day.
I'm sorry. You see, the
pharmaceutical,
look, you can't demons, living demons.
Hey, I announce when you're about to.
Me see living demons. Nipa, human demons are a hot and I'll be more because they don't care about people dying, so they make money.
So they create disease.
Good evening, Obi. I live in Chicago and my aunt had mild stroke in Ghana. She was taken to the hospital for treatment and was given some medications. After traveling to Chicago and had been taken to the hospital for checkup, coming to find out the medication was for urinary tract infection, UTI.
Wow.
When you're mild stroke, and I do the man say for UTI.
OBG 50 Ghana. What's it saying?
In a urinary tract infection, they also then they come OB to treat mild stroke.
Well, so it's about the training. Maybe a nipa no the adroni manokrano. On the dispenser or
the man say on tongue or
the efficacy of the particular medicine.
Okay, Obi so no so ye kidney sufferer but UK living in UK. Yeah. Obi as a kidney sufferer living in UK, my simple advice to my fellow sufferers in Ghana is to stay away from drinking any dark colored drinks and concoctions. And in cases where they are in pains, they must at least drink half a liter or plain water.
It depends on the stage you are treating.
Okay.
It depends on the stage. You call end stage. Water is your enemy.
Ah.
You understand?
Okay.
If you get to the end stage,
water
is your end stage. It's
your enemy.
It's your enemy. Because so no be bring MP. Do you understand? So you need the dialysis to drain the water from your system. What am I saying?
Yeah.
The more fluids you take, you are increasing your suffer during treatment. That is where the cramping and all these other things come in. But say a beginning stage, to send how can you do the terminal, which is the failure stage now. Yes, that one the doctors themselves will show you what to do. It again,
and yet one size fits all approach.
Exactly. It be on only case, that is what is helping out. I would prefer say whoever is suffering it
go
to see a doctor and get
for proper advice. Very well. Obi, Facebook and other social media platforms are also advertising a lot of drugs, so people must be very careful what they read from there. Some was spin text. Obi, some of the doctors are also a problem. My mother-in-law was told that she has diabetes and has been given diabetic medicine for a month now, only for her to go for a review today, and was asked who gave or prescribed that medicine to her. Sometimes the doctors are part of the issues. Can you imagine someone who doesn't have diabetes and has been taking diabetes medicine for 1 month now?
But Obi, in all essence, Obi, in all essence, it is good that the mother who testing here, you see, not just because of the mistake that has happened, but she try as much as to follow up, get the second opinion.
Yeah.
And based upon that, she has a solution. Otherwise, someone say anything we are all advised to say the expert is the key. And there's some mistakes needed, but tell me as our proper data, you take the two to consideration. Say, a more negligence, a more minor mistakes, a more a survival.
Yeah.
That is what our problem is. You can say so almost about 80% is okay. 10-15% minor mistakes and all those things. Anyway, I can tell you for the fact, one of my family, cancer. Meanwhile, at that time, because of the pressure, he didn't seek the second opinion. A very good Indian doctor recommend, you take your breast off, this. Well, was survival there, but at the time, not a
stage. I
don't know if it's benign or something like that. But at the end of the day, you're okay. But a
lot of the carbonated drinks on the market and caffeine-based energy drinks, a major cause of some of these kidney challenges. We should advise the youth. Citizen
the underlying
BP
diabetes
and a diabetes
and a BP. What I said, Zania Wukena and no cause BP no.
Okay. And a cause diabetes, no, that's true.
And in Drona, ye debema say faku diabetes ne BP no. And also Boama damage kidney no. These are the things that it could have 90+% of causes.
Because
sugar womb, say oil so oil ni wo mu more fat ni wo more nchene ne ye more
and aduane bi won mo aso
FDA we adwuma ye o
FDA omo ye adwuma no
adwuma de omo ye but omo wo more ye who say omo numbers nso esua o de na ye kan agencies say what say resource omo more no sometime and the point is say a lot of people know so yes okay Charlie livelihood ye ni adwuma ye in the end you question them ke kan yoma kakra bi bo mu a na or the aba market FDA cannot be everywhere and among us should take and make us a health your personal responsibility
obi enti wa mo na check omo mo ton
cocoa
omo mo ton cocoa omo mo ton bia
and the assembly bia wo is a health there ben e wa assembly omo na e call round check us
omo check cocoa ne omo ton nuane sai nuane omo check ara because we team baby pa no be
supposed to check
it
gata ho na say Ghana for nso wache dey si gata ho na e de won tell ansem ni bi
sa on
go for kika ansem hu no won tell bi
ba woni
is it na akoto aduan otimi ka che ho say me dey aduan dey si gata ho na me pe can you imagine
ba we say yes ya ko bia me kan you say ba ko ni say obi e restaurant
yes
ne ko ni say FDA for atutum say mo say e FDA for no ko no to restaurant ni mo no e ja wache na kokko na si sa gata no they didn't see it. No, you see, sometimes you need to be is it because we're a registered business and we're trying to do something formal? It's only the end there we can easily target
under the radar.
What I'm saying, they easily target it and destroy it. Now, the only community panel or one child I don't let it here. No, it's to go to
Sunyania. Yeah, what trouble be a friend of one's name.
Once in him,
once
in
Allah. And those na boys nepe. They would do now. Palm once now, not as a challenge.
I don't know. As I 10 years, we are but you know who wants now. Want to know the recover say them. The passion is ours. You tea. Only Ghana.
I remember when now.
I don't believe you.
I don't know when now or sound.
I don't believe you. I don't know.
My wife na Professor
Wallace
obi my wife oh and when they abrofu bi call restaurant o mesra na o dem call restaurant na ye ne boys speaker ho na so mo call enti boys no akoko no o mo hwin kase no abrofu no e hwa adini sa no mo yima they are chewing the bones. Bones, you know.
Now, bones, which I could get to me no walk. Share.
Yes, I was on my way. I quite Ireland. Ireland. Now, you're no kum, 9 and 8, and reaching and Simon and China. Omutuni, my dinina. The only thing left to know be Brebono. I let a phone in Ghana phone. I'm mom say
normal.
Mom say Tom. They say I am very expensive.
I'm packing the bar container. Talent you see
I don't know. Yeah, 5. Yes.
Quickly.
Now then the crowd.
The
Alan statement.
Okay. Quickly. The kind say yanshe de nya kwan di ho komo but nkomo aye di it is very important for the state and the citizens. You know, BGD said omonye too much upset. Say ye ndi ho komo. Na kakra e betumi aka within the next 5 minutes you say we say menu penny no oko na kasa ni nyina mu no obi ba bia mu other sister stations ya kekan de e betumi aka minim say sebi I to say worry obi no matter what aware gu a say wa anya careful obako ankoma obedi no e bia ofo say oka no wanya a friend saying people pay their attention and audience to me they all can so who dem patri but one way you so now one na o digest wa worry okumu And I don't think say anything is stronger when we use the word love in the marriage and all these things. But at the same time, in our reign, that is where the word divorce, it is an oral and Martin say we divorce MPP. I don't think, for me, it's regrettable, but at the same time, it is not the end of MPP's world. What I say, it is time for us, say the we'll come together because every biani nyamini ni shisha na no more otu. Otu sa na mo na ye nipa in the spec of moment ye jina hai. Obi ye nyine be di ho abobo but ebia na obi papa maye. Me say oral and traumatic departure will bring more unity, formidable. The party me say ye ho say ye jina opposition a ye kontokwa we need the year 2024 with the signs that he has shown to us. Ebia na ye be digesting in the different way. So na say ne ebia no I na just obesa nwe gumugarim. But if you are ready to make sure say you safeguard and work hard and bring that unity so an agenda no might not succeed, because at the end of the day se me nya ense so obienya me nya ense so obienya. That is the agenda. Me nka say bia sa na waka, but in most of his statement or the ato abontin no, he thinks he's the only sole personality that he can rescue whatever is going on in Ghana. If you check page 10 of his statement, okay, I'll say page 10. I'll say, I believe with unwavering conviction that I am the only leader who with unmatched integrity can guarantee the economic and the industrialization of transformation. Only the nananoma be ya ko nyina ya see hu the any achievement and abeto the youth no. He's the only. So today also call independent. Our real betena mu a say oko wanya hwe. Eya ware boni. Our real sisie wom. Our real obi kabi obi nkabi. Ebi afa. The same our real no. The same organization no. He's the biggest beneficial of that our real no. And he must come out and come and challenge me. Me say he's the biggest beneficial in the MPP party. Oral and Martin. Party in the diniye. And you see, say ya wo to simpie so a. Na eya waju se baabi a wugina no. Ye wase nyina ebia ye de ye nka ho. Iti no de da bia simpie ni so nko na wugina. Oho na obehu se ebia baabi a wugina ne tutu wase nyina na wugina ho. Wani beba ho so no na wugina fom. Because with the one at the age of 22, you were UAC manager. Ya baby o papa bobra anameboa. Or ya crutch ni mapa what to crutch into one. Everything must be on the silver plate for you. I want to be a president day one. From 92, from 96, from the year 2007, from the year 2009, 10, 14. The party rewards you. The first ambassador in MPP's government, Obedi minister, the ambassador in the minister become Odi 7 years. You are unmatched. Elections in 2007, Obi, you were daddy's son. Everything was there for you. You were complaining about your friend is a establishment candidate and the rest. It's all there for you. We were not complaining. But go back when you mention the leaders like Professor Dubois, Safua Dunumoni, Dr. Prekunum. Dr. Prekuti, if anybody knows him, at the time when we establishing 92 near there, one speech from Adie Cape Coast, I'm Roberts go attacking for 1 year, not trying to feed that. What Britain? Obi, So those that they have suffered for the party, Papaya and Kasai. Ora
Hackman also Ajman.
He will tell you their contribution. Ora Kufo no money adie nyina. the fact that say you need to organization obi akunya na eba akope otiase
Yes.
Professor Dubuahin obetimi catch how many times or then remu and son of a flag bearer for the MPP at the end of the day we need party we need ana yembisa ya say ba power credit pa na ye no was so far Professor Dubuahin from the hands of the rollers. Yes, freedom of speech. So we go chrome her. Was so far chain. Because say a bad power pa again. But in all these, Obi, o presidential nyinechi na na Kufuado o shewe nunyam. You and your team.
Mate.
Ask Nana, let me land from
1 minute, yes.
Go and ask Nana Kufuado what you went through in 98. Sunyani, I was there. Days in this way, come right upon Creba Pamunisi form. That time, now you're the secretary. I was on the days. In your era, for everything that they persuade you, when you're creating or resign, this is your second time resignation. Your bad power, Obi. The fact is that Obi Odi we chibia na naku for the reward on. Odi opa mem bom yenu mi ensape na mem lande. Ofo bi ti say Dr. Mau, the Minister for Railways. The first appointment, he's one of your staunch. When Jai Crab is in it, and I'm a boy. You buy and the first appointment was Minister of Lands and Forestry. One of the biggest positions in this country. Young men and they do a chi. Often CISO MP. Ne de na kwa to Maslow. Ora Kuma or your spokesperson. Yeah, do not to her and then ranty buy and look at the reward that president has given to them again. Deputy Minister of Finance, Deputy Minister of Trade, or Madam Abraham Sansare, one of your strongest from day one. Or by an anado shen and nunyam, it will pan as a CB pan also supporters. Yes, you catch me. Oh, for bit to say, Ora Samuel are not one of our babies.
NHIS.
Yes.
Okay. Doctor
No, yes. Offering Chrome. Top financier. Staunch Alan supporter or by National Health Insurance Chief Executive. In the era between 2001, minimum microphobia omudi na na do a chia now mu ya yipa no mu assemblyman appointment to assemblyman me say assemblyman appointee constituency cry am farmer it's in wood nyame ni wadi ni ye
okay
so also emri bi aso onko na ye nimdiefo na ye nyansafo abetumi adi Ghana kan ya obetumi akọ but say also be kan ware no masam de abeto abontin dia our it takes two to marry it is o kan one kan here
mo be respond.
Thank you very much.
Medase Kofi Akpalu Pepacho Simamiensa say we enya party asem ti Simamiensa na honorable mfa Simamiensa
na Simamiensa no bitima kan dia many problem we be say
two say we dey won ka bibi bia and I want some ka
say e ko 2024 2024 elections we mbed de papa
e kan alama say amanya
2024 elections in be ye e wa show na me monitor tama ala kasa o independent you know
sure
na me monitor system na me titi na me hwehwade na me hu say NDC phone budget so hey yeah na ma firma share NDC MPP phone no tu sais me MPP phone ni bi ma bomba na mitia obi se nana bi eno na mitie no ha so nana bi pass why be na be mana ba form
so why botte kakra
am say nana bi pa na nana bi gasa say na hwe
be man che no wa emre
hey Kofi
sir ene mitie chairman Hackman or can say you or say first one was say ho yeah mu see second one was say ebe ha drink kakra de obi bia obe under reti John Kojo Chamatin say wo call independent FM obaga say oh onya hwe ba kono no politics on tiase oba bi pa nobody should underrate it and amobia so enka say oh obekwa akọ sakasa no enye this time o eya krokro because squad or they kono and then kura squad
or the squad they call
and
the why no
say wo be the old tenkan me free Kumasi na ba no pay eja kofo bogumu wo Kumasi no na sem keto wo
Kumasi
ase ba dem ka che ono mo pia andareti obi tena bi na onu no wo sere kwa I'm telling you as it is. Maybe have nothing to hide. Omone ne kasa. Mama fa ni agro. Mama fa ni agro kura. Asema meka no say mama fa ni agro. Omone ne kasa. Na unyai.
Sir,
I'm saying as it is. Me say ma MPP ni bia nye me masembia. Mo bia nye me masembia. I was so happy to listen to Nanabi.
Yeah.
The way he conducted himself in answering questions yesterday. Where ma obi anfa na simple sa say oh onyashi. Where edu bi na ye limano. Lima was Lima here na Rollins in number was Jatu one fe na nano krobeji brunya de. Sure, don't and that and 2024 elections no.
Okay.
System na wo mu no. Am for edwa. Am for bofu. Our system ni mu dada. Eti ma ekwan bia beda ba bia. Am for be boafa ho. Eti ma obi anfa ni agro. Nemom se penfone ne kasa no se chinchina kwa no bekwa
omunya ne manenko
da bi me kase munya manenko eno dey I will never say that
omunya den
nemom dem me kan say ma NDC for so emmo say enga say omawie because any possible say once sa NDC for no votes ni bi
obefa ho so kakra.
But it's a yes, because say the planner nowadays but for Serbia na percent ko ye amewu running mate you know. Se ko wie sa pempenso na obese sa vote bebrebe e wo NDC zone
voter region.
I swear my God.
Mama na say
hey, na me
your time aso.
Oh, time aso. Okay, mama fa see. Me dey see. Nembom 2024 elections no. Agro no afre na start. M24 enen nkasa.
Okay.
Na ye ento ye.
Okay.
Na abanko to we dey.
Eda say. Honorable.
Well, yeah, you in this mo. Alano. Kenu. Baumiao and fire. We are prepared and we are preparing and we are prepared for 2024. And no any higher. Inti say yalan. Amofa Baumia candidate. Omonfa your friend is saying Kennedy Japan
running mate.
First running mate.
Alan second
running mate. For Mumi and Sanyi now boom. John Mahama will beat all three of them.
In 2024.
2024. Because this election, everything that responds as human beings in us. And no near they call strategic, wise. You see, Alan, some of us saw it coming. We've said it over here before. Alan is not a fighter. He's a coward. I've said it, I'm repeating it. That's why are you worried?
What choosing a struggle? He's in the struggle.
He's a coward, and he has just lived it for me. Kabifu say me can na, and yes, I know. Now, because I say proving me wrong.
Wrong.
But here is the case. What do me see the right place? Because you see, look, the people you carried with you, who stood with you, stood by you, put all of them, they are risk political friends at risk just for you. And then, what in limbo? They are running helter-skelter just to go and attach themselves. Last week we were here, my friend Sylvester, just to go and attach. Please, why do you take people on such a roller coaster and drop them when it matters most? To be honest with you, Bibi to say, or the chichire. You understand? No, it doesn't also mean say MPP treated him right. Do you understand? It doesn't mean so. He may have issues, as I say, in party, so it taking it serious, no more address.
Very well.
But the party was also so fixated in pushing Dr. Bawumia's agenda to the extent, say, they didn't see this one coming. And for us, we will not gloat
over it.
And yet, I think nobody is enjoying it, as you have said. And yes, sir, nobody in NDC is like gloating, say, Alan, I call independent, and all. We are happy, no.
Okay.
And no fire. Your strategy, I had call.
And no one,
I had call.
Very well.
Because we be to say Canada, Japan. Say Bawumia Lusugad, Obesheni Sulia. Do you understand? Intino Yanso Yantraho Emma on Shabawumia Sulia in we then be taken by surprise into your fan on plans. Just as we did for Bawumia. It is Alan so bad, so be fat you backdoor in one Jimwa.
The third force or the third force in neighbor.
Third
force.
February no Ejuma
Nanado.
February 2023. No Ejuma
MPP abai.
Canada Japan. Oh yeah, that's Ejuma
MPP.
Yes. What's the difference?
Medase.
I'm on Fabi Fufro Biamba, Kennedy, Wakasa Sama. Just say people are building confidence and all of that. Masha, Kennedy at any given time is MPP first. They say I was shifting. Ghana first. Ghana first. Ghana first. Ghana first. Meanwhile, I can give you 3 tapes. MPP comes first.
It's a running story. We'll come back to this next.
MPP comes first. It will not change today. It will not change tomorrow.